I've got everything in my mind as to what I would like to see it.
Okay.
Actually, it's written on paper, and so we'll start the training camp that way, and you're always ready to make adjustments if it doesn't start off the way you want it. But I'm going to be patient with it, actually, quite honestly. You get your lines, your defense pairings together, and you'd like to give it a chance to work through.
All right, we're here with Coach Terry Murray at Tippecanoe. And Coach, first of all, congratulations on the 1,000th game. How did it feel to be coaching that? Was there anything going through your head at the time?
What was going through my head was, let's get the win. That was the most important thing, and we played very well. I really liked the way we executed. We came with speed. We had a lot of possession entries on the attack, and playing against the best defensive team in the league as of last night was a real challenge for us, but we came through at the end.
We got a couple great veterans on the blue line. Sean O'Donnell had a big impact with Doughty last year. Scuderi's coming in now, and he's going to have the same effect on the group, and it really fits into that defensive philosophy that we put in place last year. That you have to know how to check. You've got to play the game the right way without the puck.
Thank you, Chancellor. I am here with Coach Terry Murray. Obviously, great start to the season so far. How do you maintain that?
Well, you have to keep everything in perspective, kind of get the short-term goals in the locker room. We don't kind of forget about what's not close to the 82 games. It becomes very hard.
On the power play, on the skill side of it, management has made a couple of great moves here in the off-season, adding Mike Richards, adding Simon Gagne.
That's a strategy that coaches are allowed to put in play if they want to. They have to do what they need to do to win hockey games. The spirit of the game is to, if you don't have the puck, you go get it, and if you do have it, you got to get an attack going, so there's a little bit of more flow to the game.
Richardson on a line with Richards last night. The question is, are you mad at Bob Miller?
What have we had of sign that other Richards that now plays with the New York Rangers? Then I would have put them on a line that would have made it very confusing.
Dustin Penner is a much better looking person today than what he was at the end of the year.
We have to show signs of improvement. We've got to keep going. We've got a lot of young players, a very young hockey club, and we've got to keep giving ourselves an opportunity to make it by showing improvement right from the very beginning, hit the ground running, and play the best that we can every night. And from there, things fall in place. Because on this side of it, this Western Conference, to me, is incredibly competitive. It's going to be a hard battle every night. The one thing that impressed me when I came in here last year, probably about the middle of the year, was what a great hockey environment this area is. I mean, you get sellouts in LA, you get sellouts in Anaheim, you got San Jose up the road. This is a real hockey area. It's tremendous, and I would love to see the LA Kings in Anaheim in the playoffs to see what would happen. What's the reaction of the fans, of the media? Who are we going to see that we haven't seen all year long? It would be a fun thing. It would no doubt be a war. There's our games, they're very competitive, and it's nice to see that.
Players coming out to skate up last night, celebrating the 1,000th game.
It was not mine. It was tremendous. So I don't think there's any other better way to thank individual players than they did this. Like presentation, speeches, and crystal, whatever it is that you otherwise do. That was by far the best.
I'm really anticipating looking to what they're going to show me as we get onto the ice in the first days of the training camp, because they had good rookie years. Now what are we going to get? We're going to get a better player. Are they going to step forward, step up, and be better? Are they going to take that sophomore step backwards? It's going to be exciting to see, and hope that it all falls together the way you planned it all summer long. I think there's a great need for experience, the same as O'Donnell and Doughty. I think that Scuderi can really be the anchor for that pairing and help Jack continue on the development process. And we're going to try to take a look at other players who were going to fit in there. Stoll was a power play guy for us last year. Peter Harold we have as a utility player who plays forward. He plays defense. He can penalty kill as a forward, and then play the power play on the back end. We'll move different people in and out there. Jason Williams was a player on the power play last year at the end of the year, and he actually did a pretty good job there. So whatever happens, the bottom line is we got to have an effective power play. We need to get something that's going to be pretty dependable game in and game out, and it'll be watched closely.
So obviously Kyle Clifford is here. Is it safe?
Well, I'm not here to talk about who's going to be on the team here today. This is a fun day. It's an important day for the players and fans. We clearly know we have some decisions to make.
They have great vision, creativity, a very high IQ on the ice, and they have a shot mentality. And I say that often, and you probably read and hear me say that a lot throughout the year. Shot mentality is critical, not only on power play, but in all situations in the game. And I think that's no question an area that we have to be better at. We're 24th, 25th in the league and total shots for over the course of the year when you look at the rest of the league. And we got to get that number higher by shooting the puck and getting it on the stick of these top players. The power play will improve just because of that alone. No, nothing's going to happen with Mike Richards on the captaincy. Dustin Brown's our captain. I think one of the things with Mike Richards is going to be a real nice change for him is he's coming to the LA Kings to be a hockey player, and he's not going to have the C or an A on his sweater. He can get himself back to being a premier player again. I think he got away from that a little bit maybe last year, and this will give him a real good focus. This player is a great add to our hockey club. You fans, you're going to love him. Well, I think as a coach of the team, I'm very fortunate to have two young goaltenders that are the quality that these guys are. They are talented. I think they've got incredible growth in front of them. They can be top guys in the league. So I'm very fortunate. The organization's very fortunate to be able to have two players like this.
Kings Cast.
Yes, Kings Cast, the official podcast of the LA Kings. Hey.
Hi, this is Terry Murray, listening to the
Kings Cast.
Kings Cast. Sorry, I'll do that again.
Take it from the top. All right.
Hi, this is Terry Murray, listening to the Kings Cast.
Perfect.
Official website of the LA Kings.
yeah, that's good.
Perfect. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.